And it just is not going to stop here on the collegiate tour. But when she is the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, she's gonna lift that league up as well. So Caitlin Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games, and we appreciate you.
Have you ever witnessed a moment that changed everything? Just 1 minute ago, two incredible names in the sports world, Cheryl Reeve and Caitlin Clark, made a groundbreaking announcement that has everyone buzzing. What could it be? Is it a game-changing strategy for the upcoming season? Or perhaps a special partnership that will redefine the future of women's basketball? Whatever it is, it's stirring excitement among fans and experts alike. Stick around as we dive into the details of this huge announcement and explore what it means for the game we all love. In an exciting moment for women's basketball, Cheryl Reeve and Caitlin Clark have just made a historic announcement that will change the sport. Cheryl, the head coach of the Minnesota Lynx and a respected figure in the WNBA, has teamed up with Caitlin, a rising star in women's college basketball, to reveal a major development that promises to shape the future of the game.
Well, we were talking about the Brickyard 400, but there's another big sporting event that's kicking off. WNBA All-Star Weekend now officially underway out west in Phoenix, Arizona. And the Fever are well represented. 3 All-Stars are participating Saturday, and they are all on Team WNBA.
This announcement not only showcases the growing influence of women in sports, but also marks a new chapter in the evolution of basketball at both the college and professional levels. Cheryl has seen the impact of Caitlin's senior year at college, where her talent drew huge crowds, not just from Iowa fans, but from basketball lovers everywhere. Caitlin became a sensation, creating a roadshow atmosphere that attracted attention like never before. While many players have made a name for themselves in college, Caitlin stands out in a way that reminds us of the excitement surrounding star players in the NBA. Her performances have led to sellout games, proving that she is one of those special talents that fans want to see. Cheryl Reeve's influence on the WNBA is remarkable. With multiple championships to her name, she has established herself as one of the best coaches in the league's history. She has always fought for the growth of women's sports, using her leadership to help many players become stars and raise the profile of the WNBA. Her coaching style focuses on teamwork, discipline, and a strong drive for excellence, which have all contributed to the consistent success of the Lynx. On the other hand, Caitlin Clark embodies the future of women's basketball. She dominates the court with her scoring ability, playmaking skills, and leadership. Fans and analysts are captivated by her talent. Caitlin's rise in college basketball has drawn significant attention, bringing more viewers to women's sports. Her games are now a must-see event, creating excitement and conversations about the sport's growth. Despite not speaking often, Caitlin has expressed her admiration for Cheryl. Caitlin once attended one of Cheryl's games, which was a thrilling experience for her. She appreciates Cheryl not just for her basketball achievements, but for being a remarkable person who contributes positively to the world. Caitlin believes that Cheryl finds joy in all her endeavors beyond basketball. For Caitlin, reconnecting with Cheryl has been special, and she looks forward to supporting her during this momentous occasion. Caitlin's influence goes beyond her performances on the court. She is a role model for young athletes, showing what can be achieved through hard work and dedication.
And I want to personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport. She carried a heavy load for our sport.
The announcement made by Cheryl and Caitlin is significant for various reasons. Most importantly, it marks progress in connecting college and professional women's basketball. For years, the transition from college to the WNBA has been tough for many players. Differences in playing style, competition, and media attention have made it challenging. Cheryl, with her experience, has always recognized these obstacles and has been a strong advocate for bridging the gap between college and professional play. Caitlin Clark, one of the brightest young stars, is now starting to think about her future after college basketball. Her involvement in this announcement shows her awareness of the broader landscape of the sport and her desire to help shape its future. Caitlin Clark's choice to partner with Cheryl Reeve shows her maturity and awareness of the need to prepare for the next phase of her career while also helping the overall growth of the game. At the center of their announcement is a new program designed to create a smoother transition for college players moving into the WNBA. Caitlin expressed her excitement about coming to Minnesota, close to her hometown, where many supporters have backed her during her college years. Having family nearby makes this experience even more special for her. Caitlin feels grateful to be involved in this event, recognizing that it celebrates Cheryl's accomplishments.
Just really thankful. They continue to show up for us, and they make a lot of noise. Like, they're into it. They're not just sitting there. Like, they're invested in this basketball.
She hopes the game between the teams showcases beautiful basketball, reflecting how Cheryl played. This initiative, which has been in development for a while, aims to equip college athletes with the resources, guidance, and training necessary for success at the professional level. The program will provide year-round assistance, including specialized training camps, mental health resources, and career development workshops, all designed to prepare players for the demands of professional basketball. Growing up, Caitlin admired the Lynx as they were the closest WNBA team to her home. The team featured outstanding players like Brunson, Lindsay Whalen, Sylvia Fowles, and Simone Augustus, who played the game with skill and grace. These players were not only talented, but also good people, making them great role models for young girls. Caitlin is thrilled to play in the same arena where she once played in college, as it feels like a full-circle moment for her. By supporting this initiative, Caitlin positions herself as more than just a player. She is emerging as a leader in the sport. The response to this announcement has been very positive, with many in the basketball community applauding Cheryl and Caitlin for their innovative approach. Coaches, players, and analysts recognize that this initiative addresses a long-standing issue in women's basketball: the difficulties many talented players face when transitioning from college to the pros. This program offers a vital solution that emphasizes all-around development, including physical, mental, and career aspects, reflecting a modern view of what it takes to excel at the highest level. Recently, Cheryl Reeve made headlines by shoving Caitlin Clark, causing a stir in the WNBA. This surprising incident has sparked significant discussions, leaving fans and analysts wondering what led to this shocking moment and how it might affect the league in the future. Let's take a closer look at what happened and why it matters so much. As coaches anticipated, this situation highlights the need for overcoming challenges. I believe that to reach your highest potential, you must face challenges. A game like this, in such an intense environment, will be a valuable experience for us as we aim for the gold medal in Paris. Cheryl Reeve is no stranger to tough moments and competition. As one of the most successful and respected coaches in the WNBA, her fierce attitude and strong determination have shaped her reputation. However, in a surprising turn of events, Reeve became the center of attention after an unexpected incident. She shoved Caitlin Clark, one of the brightest young stars in women's basketball. This event has sent shockwaves throughout the WNBA and beyond. To understand how serious this situation is, we need to look at what happened before this moment. Caitlin Clark, known for her amazing shooting skills and competitive spirit, has been making headlines since her college days. She quickly won fans not just for her talent, but also for her confidence and bravery on the court.
She's such a powerhouse in the talent that she brings, the energy, and all of the range that she has.
Her transition to the WNBA was highly anticipated, and she has already shown signs of being a game-changing player. Clark's arrival in the WNBA brought both admiration and intense scrutiny. Being a young star in a league full of experienced players is a tough challenge, and Clark has had to prove herself every step of the way. Her matchups against veteran players and coaches have been particularly significant as she faces constant pressure to meet the high expectations placed on her. This kind of attention can be both a gift and a burden. While it offers chances to shine, it also puts every mistake under close examination. On the other hand, Cheryl Reeve has built her legacy on discipline, strategy, and a strong approach to the game. Under her leadership, the Minnesota Lynx became a powerful team, winning multiple championships and creating a culture of excellence. Reeve's teams are known for their tough physical play and ability to perform under pressure. She demands the best from her players and isn't afraid to push them hard. However, her intensity sometimes leads to tension, both with opponents and within her team. The game in question was highly awaited, a showdown between the Minnesota Lynx and Caitlin Clark's team, with all the ingredients for an exciting WNBA battle. Clark's presence alone attracted a lot of attention, as fans and analysts were eager to see how she would compete against Reeve's strong Lynx. The stage was set for a fiercely competitive game, with both teams looking to make a strong statement. As the game went on, it became clear that this was more than just a regular season matchup. The intensity on the court was high, with both sides playing with an edge that suggested deeper motivations beyond just wanting to win. Mark was, as always, at the center of the action, showing off her scoring skills and refusing to back down from the Lynx's physical style of play. It can be tough if you let it affect you. I think it's true that timing matters, but what's important is how we work together to build chemistry. We talk about that every time we meet and what we believe is necessary, but we won't let that be a reason for our failure. Reeve, always the strategist, stood on the sidelines, urging her players to keep up the pressure and stay focused. The incident happened during a heated moment in the game. Clark, after a strong drive to the basket, collided with one of the Lynx players.
Mabry doubled off to Carter. Her jumper is good. Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench.
Leading to a brief scuffle as both teams came together near the sideline. In the chaos, Reeve, who was right there, made a surprising move. She shoved Clark. The shove wasn't very forceful, but it was enough to make Clark stumble back, immediately catching everyone's attention in the arena. As someone who has been in the league since 2001, I find it exciting to see how far we've come, especially with owners like Matt, who is committed to pushing our league forward in deserving ways. What I've seen from him, from the hiring process to free agency, shows that he cares about the WNBA. Phoenix is a great city that loves the league. The reaction to the shove was immediate. Players, coaches, and officials quickly stepped in to separate the two sides and restore calm. But the moment had already made an impact. Seeing a coach physically engage with a player, especially a rising star like Clark, is rare in professional sports. The arena buzzed with shock and confusion, and social media quickly exploded with reactions from fans, analysts, and former players. As the dust settled and the game continued, the incident became the main focus for everyone watching. Questions arose about what had caused Reeve to act that way. Was it frustration, a strategic move to get inside Clark's head, or just a moment of poor judgment? Theories and speculation spread, with everyone sharing their thoughts on what had happened. Caitlin Clark handled the situation with the calmness that defines her young career. She didn't retaliate or make things worse. Instead, she focused on playing the game. After the shove, she continued to give her all. Her ability to stay composed in such a surprising moment earned her praise from fans and commentators alike, who admired her resilience. It seems like Cheryl Reeve and the Team USA selection committee are in some hot water. We need to head down to Phoenix to understand the situation better. The WNBA All-Star Game was a fun event, and the fans really enjoyed it. However, many people are now questioning the team that was picked to represent the USA in Paris. It's being reported that the committee is under a lot of pressure because of the poor performance. Even though the All-Star weekend was exciting, the loss has led to a lot of controversy. Cheryl Reeve and the committee have been making excuses, saying there's still a lot of work to do. They claim that the players need more time to develop chemistry, but fans aren't buying it. The loss has also brought up questions about why some of the best WNBA players, like Kelsey Clark, weren't chosen for the team. Some players who performed well during the game are being left out of the final Olympic roster, and this is making people angry. Many believe that the selection committee dropped the ball, and if Team USA doesn't win gold in Paris, fans will not be happy. People are already frustrated that such talented players were left off the team. Cheryl Reeve, along with other key members of the committee, is staying silent, and that silence is only adding to the drama. Fans are now wondering if this is the best team to represent the country. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to impress everyone with her skills and poise. She didn't let the loss get to her and remained focused on her game. Even though the WNBA commissioner spoke about the growing popularity of the league, she didn't give Clark the recognition she deserved. Despite all the controversy surrounding the selection process, Clark's performance and attitude have been a bright spot, and many believe she will continue to be a rising star in women's basketball. Being in Phoenix is cool, especially knowing we're part of the next generation to keep pushing things forward. Their practice facility is amazing, and having the court named after Diana Taurasi.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. I hope it's not the last time. Diana Taurasi has won multiple championships at every level, 3 NCAA titles with Connecticut.
DT is so well deserved. The owner, Matt HB, has done an incredible job not only organizing this weekend, but also being very involved in the team. He makes sure they have all the resources to succeed, which is important and well-deserved. It's awesome for us to share this experience as young players, and with so many young stars in the game, it's only going to keep growing. The owner spoke to us after practice today, and he mentioned how he wants this to be the beginning of pushing the game forward and making sure we get everything we deserve. It's an exciting time. It's not surprising that we're moving in this direction, but it's still really important that we know our worth during these negotiations. Caitlin Clark, Rookie of the Year, and Cheryl Reeve recently partnered on a big TV deal that's set to change the WNBA at the perfect time. This new TV deal is going to be much bigger than the old one, and they've been committed to supporting women's sports for years, unlike other media outlets. While social media has gotten better at covering these events, there's still room for improvement. The coverage has gotten better, especially in our market, but it's not where it should be considering the big events we've hosted, like the WNBA Championships and the All-Star Game. Caitlin's journey with USA Basketball launched her career. Her first experience with USA Basketball was a key moment in her career, where she learned a lot and figured things out. After starting in the WNBA, she went on to win the Finals MVP. Her work ethic and passion for the game are incredible, and she just keeps getting better. Players need to realize that sometimes things might not happen right away, but being patient and adding to your game can pay off in the long run. We were just talking about how it's okay if it's not your time right now. Sometimes there are players ahead of you, or you need to work on certain skills. Patience is key. During the negotiations, it was really important that we recognized our value and stood firm. This rookie class, led by Caitlin, is driving the media and the business side of things. Cheryl Reeve is making sure she's fully aware of the WNBA's plans, and it's exciting to see where things are headed. Outro. And that's the latest from Cheryl Reeve and Caitlin Clark. This announcement could change the game in ways we've never imagined. Be sure to stay tuned as more details unfold. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
There was a moment after the recording where we got to share with Cece what she meant and what she means to us. Each singer got to share their story, and each story was different, but the common thread was that Cece was pivotal for every single singer, for each singer getting us through each season to this moment.
Cece Winans, one of the most celebrated voices in gospel music, has decided it's time to reveal some long-held secrets. For decades, Cece has inspired millions with her powerful voice, heartwarming songs, and unwavering faith. But behind the scenes, She has been carrying things she has never spoken about. Now, as she approaches 60, she feels it's time to clear the air and share what's been on her heart. Rumors and whispers have been surrounding her for years. Whether it's about her personal life, her career, or her faith, CeCe has always kept her head held high and stayed focused on her music. But something has changed. She's ready to speak out and share her truth. What has been weighing on her mind? What is she about to reveal that could change everything? We are about to take a deep dive into CeCe Winans' life, her faith, her music, and the moments that led her to this pivotal moment, the beginning of a musical journey. CeCe Winans' life began in a family that was deeply rooted in faith and music. She was born into a family with a rich musical heritage. Her parents, David and Dolores Winans, were passionate about gospel music.
Oh, Most High, I sing praises to your name.
They were devoted Christians and dedicated their lives to their faith and their family. David worked tirelessly as both a barber and a taxi driver, while Dolores worked at Metropolitan Hospital. Despite their modest means, their home was filled with love, faith, and music. CeCe's early life was surrounded by gospel music. Her parents were part of the Lemon Gospel Chorus in Detroit, where their love for music and faith came together. Music wasn't just a pastime for them, it was an integral part of their lives. Their home on Woodingham Street in West Side Detroit was always filled with the sounds of gospel. From a very young age, CeCe was exposed to the power of music and its role in connecting people and bringing joy. At just 7 years old, CeCe sang "Fill My Cup" at her church, marking her first public performance. Even though she was naturally shy, her singing displayed remarkable strength and confidence. Music was not just something the Winans family enjoyed, it was a way of life. Her mother sang while cooking, and her father harmonized as he prepared for Sunday school. Music was the heartbeat of their home, and it was this early exposure that laid the foundation for CeCe's future career. From family life to stardom. As CeCe grew up, her musical talent continued to shine. Her parents had a significant influence on her and her siblings, instilling in them a love for gospel music. Her older brothers, David, Ronald, Marvin, and Carvin, formed a gospel group that gained considerable acclaim. CeCe's brother, Daniel, pursued a solo music career.
What was your first solo in church? Because my first solo was Much Jesus Better Cross Alone, and I was 7. So, I mean, come on, you're the gospel great. So what was your first song? I got it.
While Marvin even founded a large and successful church in Detroit. This musical environment created a nurturing space for CeCe's talents to flourish. At 19, CeCe's personal life took an unexpected turn when she married Alvin Love, who was older than her. Alvin was a friend of her brother Ronald, and their romance started during a family bowling outing. Moving back to Detroit with Alvin meant putting her music career with BB, her brother BB Winans, on hold for a while. During this period, CeCe focused on her new family life, but she didn't abandon her career. She completed her beauty school education and opened a salon with Alvin, where her father also worked as a barber. Despite these new responsibilities, CeCe continued to perform with BB whenever she could. Their partnership was successful, both personally and professionally. Alvin played a crucial role in managing and supporting her music career, and their shared spiritual beliefs strengthened their bond. In 1985, CeCe and Alvin welcomed their first child, Alvin III, and by 1987, they had a daughter, Ashley Rose. A breakthrough in gospel music, CeCe's career took a significant leap forward with the release of their album, Lord Lift Us Up, which went platinum. The success of this album helped them gain more recognition. CeCe's popularity grew, and her music continued to touch hearts. Their next albums, CeCe and BB and Heaven, solidified their reputation in gospel and Christian music circles. However, the turning point came in 1991 with the release of Different Lifestyles. This album not only confirmed their place in Christian music, but also attracted mainstream listeners. Songs like Addictive Love and I'll Take You There showcased CeCe's powerful voice and emotional delivery. The success of this album was unexpected, as they had initially performed a song for a Christian TV network without any major plans. Their performance of Lord Lift Us was so well received that it led to numerous church performances and recording deals. CeCe and BB's natural talent and connection with their audience helped them make a lasting impact on music and the lives of many. Solo career and continued success. CeCe's solo career began in 1995 with the release of Alone in His Presence. This album was a huge success, becoming one of the few gospel albums to sell over 1 million copies. It earned her a Grammy and 2 Dove Awards, including Female Vocalist of the Year. CeCe's ability to blend genres while staying true to her gospel roots was evident in her 1998 album, Everlasting Love, which went gold and featured popular tracks like Well Alright and Slippin'. She also released a Christmas album, His Gift, in 1998, showcasing her love for the holiday season and spreading messages of hope and joy. In 1999, CeCe made a significant move by starting her record label, Pure Springs Gospel. This decision allowed her to have more creative control and support other gospel artists. Her album, Alabaster Box, featuring contributions from gospel greats like Fred Hammond and Take 6, was a critical and commercial success. Facing challenges and personal struggles. Despite her success, CeCe faced personal and professional challenges. In 2004, she experienced a severe stomach infection that required surgery. This health issue forced her to postpone the second half of her Throne Room tour. In 2005, she released her 7th studio album, Purified, which was a family effort involving her nephew, Mario Winans, and her children. This album reflected her challenges, strong faith, and deep family bonds. CeCe also collaborated with Whitney Houston on the song Count on Me from the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. This duet became a big hit, reaching number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 on the Adult Contemporary chart.
Grammy winner Miss CeCe Winans. Only ET was invited inside her Nashville home that is filled with one-of-a-kind memories.
The success of this collaboration demonstrated CeCe's ability to connect with fans across different music styles. In 2008, she released her 8th album, Thy Kingdom Come, featuring the powerful single Waging War. This album showcased her ability to create uplifting and emotionally resonant music. CeCe continued to face new trials, but her journey remained inspiring. Navigating public scrutiny and controversies. In 2020, CeCe faced scrutiny for her involvement in government ads during the COVID-19 pandemic. Rumors circulated that the Trump administration wanted celebrities in ads to promote public health measures. CeCe addressed these rumors by clarifying that her involvement was focused solely on encouraging safety and health, not politics. She used her platform to promote public well-being and clear up any misconceptions about her stance. CeCe's faith has always been a guiding force in her life. In 2021, she gave a talk at Highland College Chapel, sharing her thoughts on living a life that pleases God. She discussed how her faith influences her career choices and her views on certain types of music. This talk sparked discussions about the intersection of faith and music, as well as her relationship with Whitney Houston. The impact of faith and family. In July 2024, CeCe opened up about a deeply personal story involving her father's recent death and her brother Ronald's passing. She shared memories of her father's commitment to faith and how it shaped her life. Her reflections on these experiences provided insight into how her religious beliefs have guided her through life's challenges. CeCe's story of faith and resilience is a testament to her character and her impact on the world. Her journey from a young girl singing in church to a gospel music icon has been marked by dedication, faith, and a deep connection to her family. Her experiences have shaped her approach to both music and life, and her openness about her struggles and triumphs continues to inspire many. A legacy of inspiration. CeCe Winans' career has been filled with numerous achievements and accolades. With 15 Grammy Awards from 31 nominations and multiple successful albums, she has made a significant impact on gospel music. Her story is not just about success, but also about touching people's lives through her faith, music, and unwavering spirit. As CeCe approaches her 60th birthday,
to save the rest like me, nobody but you, nobody but you, nobody but you.
Her decision to expose the truths behind the rumors and whispers demonstrates her commitment to honesty and authenticity. Her journey has been one of overcoming challenges, celebrating achievements, and staying true to her faith and values. What do you think is the secret to her enduring success in the competitive music industry? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the remarkable lives of influential figures like CeCe Winans. The next chapter. Looking ahead, CeCe Winans is set to embark on new projects that reflect her evolving vision and personal growth. Her upcoming plans include a series of public speaking engagements where she will delve deeper into the lessons she has learned throughout her career and personal life. She is also working on a new book that promises to offer an even more personal look into her experiences and faith journey. CeCe's willingness to address past controversies and share her unfiltered story indicates a profound commitment to transparency. By doing so, she aims to set an example for her fans and fellow artists about the importance of staying true to oneself. Her future projects will likely continue to blend her musical talents with her passion for inspiring others. As CeCe Winans continues to influence the world of gospel music and beyond, her legacy will undoubtedly be one of authenticity, resilience, and profound faith. Her journey is a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can make when driven by purpose and integrity. A future of inspiration and growth. CeCe Winans is poised to embrace the next chapter of her life with renewed purpose and ambition. As she approaches her 60th birthday, her focus extends beyond personal accomplishments to include leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Her upcoming endeavors reflect her desire to inspire others and share the wisdom she has gained throughout her remarkable career. One of CeCe's most anticipated projects is her new book, which promises to be a deeply personal exploration of her life, faith, and the lessons she has learned along the way. This book will offer readers an intimate look into CeCe's experiences, providing insights into her journey from a young gospel singer to a renowned artist and inspirational figure. It will delve into her struggles and triumphs, shedding light on how her faith has guided her through life's challenges. By sharing her story, CeCe hopes to connect with her audience on a deeper level and offer encouragement to those navigating their journeys. In addition to her book, CeCe is also preparing for a series of public speaking engagements. These talks will cover a range of topics, including the intersection of faith and music, the importance of staying true to oneself, and the power of perseverance. CeCe's ability to articulate her experiences and insights compellingly will undoubtedly resonate with audiences, offering them valuable lessons and inspiration. CeCe's future projects are not limited to her book and speaking engagements. She is also exploring new musical ventures that reflect her evolving artistic vision. Fans can expect to see her experimenting with different styles and collaborations, further demonstrating her versatility as an artist. Her commitment to musical innovation while staying true to her gospel roots will continue to captivate audiences and reinforce her position as a leading figure in the industry. Impact beyond music. CeCe Winans' influence extends far beyond the realm of music. Her dedication to her faith and her willingness to address personal and public challenges have made her a role model for many. Through her openness and authenticity, she has shown that true strength comes from embracing one's vulnerabilities and remaining steadfast in one's beliefs. Her contributions to the gospel music genre have been profound, shaping the sound and direction of contemporary gospel.
She is the best-selling and most awarded female gospel artist of all time. Of course, we're talking about CeCe Winans.
CeCe's ability to blend traditional gospel elements with modern influences has helped bring gospel music to a broader audience. Her impact on the industry is evident not only in her numerous awards, but also in the way she has inspired other artists and musicians. Moreover, CeCe's philanthropic efforts have played a significant role in her legacy. Throughout her career, she has been involved in various charitable causes, including initiatives focused on education, health, and community support.
This organization, they are doing some of the greatest work that I've ever seen before. And I just want to share a little story. The other day, I was watching one of their commercials.
Her dedication to giving back has further solidified her reputation as a compassionate and impactful individual, championing social causes. CeCe Winans has always been known for her charitable work, and she continues to be a champion for important social causes. She is focusing on several new initiatives aimed at addressing critical issues such as mental health, education, and community development. CeCe's efforts in these areas are driven by her desire to make a positive impact and support those in need. One specific project is her collaboration with organizations that provide mental health support and resources.
We're just going to talk about being sisters. We're going to talk about emotional health and you know, how to get the best out of our relationships. Beloved, I pray that all may go well with you and that you may be in good health, just as it is well with your soul.
CeCe recognizes the importance of mental well-being and wants to use her platform to raise awareness and provide assistance. Her involvement in these initiatives highlights her commitment to not only personal growth, but also the well-being of others. Looking back and moving forward, as CeCe Winans reflects on her career and the journey that has brought her to this point, she is filled with a sense of gratitude and fulfillment. Her career has been marked by significant achievements, but it is her commitment to authenticity and faith that truly defines her legacy. CeCe's willingness to confront difficult topics and share her personal experiences demonstrates her courage and integrity. By exposing the truths behind the rumors and whispers, she not only addresses past controversies, but also sets a precedent for others to follow. Her approach to transparency and honesty serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of staying true to oneself. Looking forward, CeCe Winans is set to continue making an impact through her music, writing, and public speaking. Her future endeavors will undoubtedly be marked by the same dedication and passion that have characterized her career thus far. As she embraces new opportunities and challenges, CeCe remains committed to inspiring others and sharing the message of hope and faith that has guided her throughout her life.
Bring people to Jesus, because that's always the goal. It's not to entertain, but it is to bring people to come to know our Savior.
A lasting legacy. CeCe Winans' legacy is one of resilience, faith, and inspiration. Her journey from a young gospel singer to an internationally acclaimed artist has been marked by a deep commitment to her craft and her beliefs. Her impact on gospel music and her contributions to the broader cultural landscape are a testament to her enduring influence. As she continues to navigate the next chapter of her life, CeCe remains a beacon of hope and inspiration for many. Her story is a powerful reminder of the strength that comes from embracing one's true self and staying true to one's values. CeCe's dedication to her music, her faith, and her community ensures that her legacy will continue to inspire and uplift for years to come. CeCe Winans' journey is one of resilience, faith, and music. From her humble beginnings in Detroit to becoming a gospel icon, CeCe has faced challenges with grace and humility. Now, as she steps into this new chapter, ready to share the truths she has kept hidden for so long, we can only wait and see what comes next. But one thing is for sure, CeCe Winans will always be remembered as a voice of faith, an inspiration, and a woman of unshakable conviction. Shakable conviction. Shakable conviction.